Hey everybody, what's going on? Today we're going to be talking about the final, or supposed to be final, installment of the Maze Runner series, Maze Runner: The Death Cure, and warning, there might be a few spoilers here. As the virus that is destroying the world is getting worse, Thomas and his group of friends embark on what could be their final mission against Wicked. While they are trying to save their friends, Wicked may actually be close to finding a cure, but will their true intentions for wanting the cure be revealed? Dun dun dun. So, Maze Runner, it's over, I guess. Maybe. Watching this third part, I began to wonder where I thought it fit into this franchise. I didn't want to, nor care to, really go back and watch the other two before seeing the third installment, so I had to go back and watch my old reviews of them. According to them, I liked the first movie and kind of made fun of the second one for becoming a zombie film, but still thought fans would like it. With The Death Cure, I felt that, like pretty much all the dystopian YA franchises that actually made it this far, this one was pretty much out of ideas. A lot of the cliches are here. The main character has something special that the bad guys need, a possible revolution by the have-nots, obvious sacrifices, etc. There really isn't anything that the characters in this movie will do that will surprise you or hasn't already been done before. Now I'm about to go into spoiler territory, so if you really want to see this movie and want to be surprised by it, now's the time to tune out. I was a bit disappointed that the mazes, in a series called Maze Runner by the way, didn't make a return. The movie kinda teases you that they are, but then yank that rug out from under you. While not as blatant as the Scorch trials, the main focus of this movie is still the cure for zombies. I will say that for better or worse, at least this one got to focus on some of the character friendships a bit more this time around, especially between Newt and Thomas. Like the last movie, Newt, Jorge, and Brenda are still the strongest characters, along with a returning Gally, which proves that death can't even stop the power of Will Poulter's eyebrows. To be perfectly honest, these four characters are the ones that really kept me in these movies. It was especially cool to see Poulter come back, since he's only gotten better as an actor ever since the first movie. Okay, look, I don't want to knock Dylan O'Brien because first, kudos to him for being able to return after the accident he had on the set of this movie, but his character is a bit of a waste. While his acting is fine, his character is still pining over Teresa, who ever since the first movie he has had no real chemistry with. I'll make the same argument that I made about the second movie. Thomas and Brenda had real chemistry, as both actors and characters. The same cannot be said for Thomas and Teresa in both aspects. When it comes to the other characters, Patricia Clarkson returns as Ava Page and her character ends up exactly where you'd expect. Aidan Gillen returns as Jansen and will probably have you wanting to watch him on Game of Thrones again instead. Now, this is no real fault of his. Jansen is just a generic backstabbing villain. Lastly, Walton Goggins is in this movie for a very, and I mean very short time, and let's just say that he's not nearly as handsome as he usually is. So, was Maze Runner: The Death Cure the cure for the common YA movie? While this series, for the most part, has been one of the better overall YA franchises, that's not really saying much. It still plays victim to a lot of the same ideas, plot devices, and tropes that all of them suffer from. If you are a fan of the other movies, you will still probably like this one, but I don't think it's going to save the genre from its eventual demise. I will say this, if this franchise was going to continue, it would probably be one of the ones that I would be okay with. As always, thank you so much for watching. What did you think of Maze Runner: The Death Cure? Feel free to comment on it down in the section below. Till next time, I'm Gino Reynolds from The Real Gino.